Hi, my name's Austin. I am Urban Cowboy Disc Golf personified, and Real Urban Cowboy on Instagram and Real Urban Cowboy Disc Golf on TikTok. This is my wife, a very supportive wife, Mackenzie.
Just imagine on the bottom of the screen that there's something that says all the names you had. Just know that it has something with like Urban Cowboy in it.
Just a rolling.
Just a rolling like kind of thing. We're not that techie
No,
yet,
I have no
guys,
idea how to
to
do that.
figure this out. We're lucky if it just stays recording. Okay, so I'm going to pick a disc. And I'm an awful decision maker, so it takes me an unreasonable amount of time to figure this out.
As she's rummaging through these 74 discs, there's the ones on the table. They used to be over there in the last video, and then there's the ones in my bag on the right. Obviously, the ones in my bag I throw more often, but I've thrown almost every single one of these discs at least once, minus the ones in the bags, which those are just collectibles. She's going to knock all of the discs down.
I did that last time. It is what it is. I know which one I'll do.
She knows which one she's going to do. Ooh, and she picked
James
another
Conrad's.
really good one.
I found this at we shop at Play It Again because discs are expensive. So, but I found this and I was pretty excited that I found it. Even though I didn't even know if he threw it or not. But it is James Conrad's disc. It's Electron soft plastic. Is that Innova?
MVP.
MVP. Innova is disc, just not this one. It's his Nomad Special Disc Edition 2021 World Champion. It's pretty deep.
Yeah.
He said this was shallow yesterday.
I meant deep.
And he meant deep. This is deep, not shallow. Shallow means it's shorter. But we had a conversation earlier. We got confused. It's pretty flat. He doesn't obviously throw this one that much because it's sitting in his stack that is not his bag. It doesn't have any flight numbers. I still don't know what they're called. I just know they're 4 numbers that mean nothing. Right. They mean nothing because this one doesn't even have it on it, and people still throw it. So I'm determined that these numbers are just on there for fun. Because if I just picked up a disc, I wouldn't know anything. I'd be like, oh, okay, 4 numbers, cool, and just throw it. This one has just the 3 numbers, so I would have to know the order of those 3 numbers, like speed.
That has 4 numbers.
I know it has 4 numbers, but it doesn't tell you what those numbers are. So I just know it's 4 numbers. Like I have to know speed, whatever the other 3 are. I don't know what the other 3 are, but there's one.
There's
mainly because I'm gonna show you guys. Where'd it go?
Just want to knock them down.
I probably here. This one tells me my 4 numbers, and it tells me that it's a speed, glide, turn, and fade. So when he talks about overturning and
she passed up this one that said that too.
I can't see either. And so I'm convinced that these numbers mean nothing to anyone. If you can throw the disc towards the basket and it does what the heck you want it to do, it doesn't freaking matter what these numbers say. So, sure. I think that's all I can tell you. I don't know what kind of plastic this is. Well, it says
she said it a second ago. She forgot.
I did. Guys, 9:30 is past my bedtime. I don't know. This is what happens when you get close to your 30s. But it is soft plastic. I guess it does feel a little different than your other ones.
It's a little grippy, wouldn't you say?
Sure.
Compared to something slick.
Well, compared to whatever this one is, which is just slick. Did I say that it was flat already?
Yes.
Okay. But you never threw it. I've never seen that. I think you might have threw it once and then were like, I don't like it. And so it just went into your stack of taking up space in our house.
Okay, so.
Don't you have another one? Don't you have 2?
I do, but I gave the other one away because I really liked this one more. So this is obviously the disc shot heard around the world special edition disc from James Conrad, because of course that amazing shot he had to tie Paul McBeth in Worlds in 2021, and then Paul went into the water immediately and he parked the basket, and then he won. This is the disc he made after he did that. This is a very overstable putter and approach shot, and I threw it a bunch when I was trying to kind of gain some distance. I threw this at Cedar Rock on just a putter only round a bunch of times to try to get the feel of it, and it's still just so very overstable. It's almost unusable for me. I like a little bit of like stability, but not too much to where I can just keep one straight. So it's very nice. It's got a bead on it, so of course I don't think I would ever putt with this, but it is a very good throwing disc. So I would never forehand it. It's still just too deep for that. But it's a really awesome disc, and I love the look of it. It is really plain colored, so I feel like I would end up losing it in the woods as well. But it's nice to have just because it reminds you of the shot of the shot heard around the world from James Conrad. I have no idea what she's doing over here with discs.
I'm organizing them.
She's organizing them by color because it bothers her OCD. By color or by like shot size? What are you organizing them by? Color. She's organizing them by color.
What I think they should be organized by. I don't know. It's just because yesterday I realized that I stared off into space while he was talking, and it looked like I somehow got kidnapped and then was asking for help in the video. So I figured that I might as well keep myself entertained.
Are you not entertained?
Organize the disc. So that's what I'm doing. So that was it. You done?
I'm all done.
That was Disc of the Day 2.
Disc of the Day Part 2.
See you tomorrow, or at some point.